If you're watching this, you probably can't afford a Ken Adam or a John Barry to design your set. That doesn't mean you should completely ignore the endeavor altogether. The point of all of this is to create a look and keep the audience visually engaged. The look should complement or contrast your characters in the story. There are elements of design that you should be aware of. Line, shape, color, texture, space, proportion. You should use these elements to create things like balance, unity, movement, and emphasis. Here are some tips to keep in mind when designing your magnum opus. Once you have your location locked, clean it up a bit. Your location may have existing furniture and things, but take all the random stuff out of it. It's much easier to paint a relatively blank canvas. Then you can move on to the details. This means props. You can rent them from prop houses, or you can grab stuff from a swap meet, a flea market. Even 99-cent stores can have some sweet deals. And though it's been said many times and in many ways, it bears repeating. Stay away from the walls. If you can't angle the furniture in a room to shoot into a corner, at least pull them out a bit to give you some more depth. Speaking of walls, save the white for the pages of your script. Throw up some wallpaper or paint if you can, of course, or at least some art. When it comes to lighting, be practical. Kubrick loved to show the sources that were lighting his subjects. In fact, this scene right here was lit completely by the candles that you see on the screen. Practical lights in a scene are almost instant depth and color. Just don't overdo it. Above all, keep it simple and always be deliberate. Your most important tools are your eyes and your common sense. Would it have made sense to see a painting from Barry Lyndon sitting next to Dave or Hal? An M16 in the middle of the Native American art at the Overlook Hotel? Make sure your story is still saying something even when your characters aren't. Unless there's a point you're trying to get across.